Heal. Our healthcare providers live it every day. If you and your family are looking for a healthier future, look to Northside Hospital. Now it's time for Chuck Dowdle and our keys to the game, driven by the Ford F-150. Check out the Ford F-150 today, the official truck of the Georgia Bulldogs. Check it out at your local Ford dealer today. Here's Chuck with our keys to the game.
Our keys today are all mental, Scott, and let's start with, listen, we all love Mama's cooking, but that cannot be the focus of this today. You got to be focused on your opponent here and be ready to play basketball. Look, we're all looking forward to next week, Christmas, little break, go home, get Mama's cooking. Everybody loves it. Silas loves it, just giving us the fist bumps, telling us all about his Mama's cooking. So listen, that's important. But right now you got to focus on this game in front of you. Secondly, you got to also, you can't take an opponent. They're 3-10 coming in here. Can't take anybody for granted. You know the Doug Gottlieb story, what happened to him up at Green Bay, and he said, oh, we got to play some Division II nobody. Well, guess what that Division II nobody did? He beat them. Yeah. So you got to focus, respect your opponent, and be focused on his opponent, focused on this game today. And then finally, let's close out this season, and I mean this non-conference part of the schedule, strong. And we got 2 more chances to do it, one today and one next Sunday.
We are ready to go. Officials today, Rob Rourke, Patrick Evans, Josue Nieves. Here's the toss and the tip, and it's controlled by the visiting team, Charleston Southern. 18 points a game and 8.5 boards. Georgia basketball, Asa for 3. Good, he rips it. Scana Energy 3 from the right wing for Asa Newell, and it's 5-0 Bulldogs. Tipped by Blue Cane high in the air, but retrieved by the Buccaneers. They continue the possession. Now a steal by Blue the second time around. Blue to the rack, lay in with spin from the left side, good. Off the glass and rolls down through the cylinder. Over to Demery for a mid-range 2 left of the lane, good. Silas knocks down his first shot of the afternoon. It's 10-5.
That's what you just don't see much of anymore, that little mid-range.
No good. Rebound Montgomery. DeShane sprints towards the basket and a running layup is good. Montgomery goes coast to coast for the Dogs. Leads it on a short lob to Montgomery. Drives around a screen from Somto over to LeFew for a Scana Energy 3 on the left slot. Dakota LeFew with his first 3-pointer. That's the Dogs' second of the half. Steal by the Dogs on the wing. Lawrence up ahead to DeShane Montgomery for a one-handed jam. He got a lot of iron on that jam, but had enough force to get the ball down the cylinder.
It's because he left so early. I mean, he left the floor way early.
Quick strike by the Dogs in the first half, and the Dogs are up 19-10 with the ball. LeFew breaks by his defender, who falls down, and then it's an easy reverse lay-in, uncontested by Dakota LeFew.
And Scott, when the defender fell, everybody just stopped.
Backs up, long 2-pointer. Before he got to the 3-point line, he was backing up and shooting, and LeFew sinks the long 2. He's got 9, and Georgia pushing the lead back out to 7 now. It's 33-26. Demery crossover into the paint, weaving towards the basket. Pump fake, layup, good. 2 seconds to go. That's going to be the last shot of the half, and the Dogs will walk it off into the locker room with that play by Silas Demery. Ace's defense altered that shot, forced him to miss. Wide open 3, left corner, good by the Dogs. Tyron Lawrence with a Scana Energy 3, his first of the game.
And Blue Cane had one and gave it up because he thought Ty had a better look.
By Newell over to Demery. Silas with the basketball into the front court left. Into the paint. He pivots, feeds Somto right next to him. Somto trying to muscle it up and in. They knock it out of his hands. He falls down, he shoots, and it goes.
How do they not call that?
There was no call, but
How do they not call
he
that?
got the basket to go. Hesitates on the drive, throws it up over the rim, rebounded by Newell. He pivots under with some fancy footwork, puts it back up and in, and they foul. Pump fake.
Wow.
And a monster dunk with 2 hands right over Olalari, who's playing with 4 fouls. He was just going to get out of it.
Well, there has to be at least one of those in a game.
One-hander over to James. Catch and shoot 3. Rips it. Dylan James with a Scana Energy 3-pointer from the left wing. He made us pay. He's got 8 points now. LeFew deep 3. That's good from the right wing. Dakota LeFew with a dozen now. His second 3-pointer of the game. You don't think the officials did it, do you?
I don't think so, but
here's LeFew on the inbounds. 3-ball, good. Dakota LeFew from the left wing. Another Scana Energy 3 for Dakota. He's got 15 now. That's his third 3 of the contest. Trying to run away from his defender. Turn fade at the right elbow. It's good.
Boy, Dakota's feeling it, isn't he?
15-foot fade away. He's got 19 points. Yes, he is. 10 here in the half, and Georgia's got its largest lead of the game at 13. That's pretty good strategy with the way he's shooting. Georgia has the ball. Lawrence works his way to the basket, misses the lay-in. Nice Asa Newell two-handed rebound, and an even nicer two-handed Asa Newell dunk on the putback. And on the shot clock, bounce pass to Newell, back to Lawrence. Tucks and runs, drive, good, layup with the glass. Timeout, Georgia. Charleston Southern at the free throw line. He makes all 3, and Georgia will inbound, touch the ball, and that'll be the ball game. Throw it into Demery, and the clock hits 0, and Georgia's a winner. 81-65. It was not easy. You look at a 16-point win. That looks pretty comfortable. But it took all afternoon to get there, Chuck.
It did. It absolutely did. It took and there was never a time when you felt like Georgia might lose. What you felt like was that Georgia was going to let these guys hang around and then maybe steal one, but that would have to be stealing it. You felt like Georgia was, playing better basketball.
The unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to wire to win the SEC tournament.